Hi, I'm Dr. Marilyn Kindig, and I'm here today to talk to you about the 6 assumptions of andragogy. Andragogy, or how the adult learns, would be different than pedagogy, or how children learn. In this concept, we psychologically know we're being adults when we start being responsible for our own lives and self-direction. Now, Knowles originally presented the 4 assumptions from andragogy in 1984 and then added number 1 and 6, giving us our final 6 in 1989. Please come along with me as we discuss the 6 stages. The first step is adults need to know what they need to know. This information has been important for them, and as a teacher, we need to tell them why this is important. And adults, they need to buy in these real or simulated experiences that we give them then. Paulo Freire, a Brazilian educator and philosopher, started in pedagogy, but worked tirelessly on education and began the andragogy movement in 1980 and 1986, when he was deceased then in 1987. It's important to get the teacher to realize that their job is not to teach the adults, but as medical students to learn to teach each other medical personnel, those who are learning currently, and allied health personnel. With skydiving, our third-year students are ready to learn when fourth-year students go alongside them. And using articulate modules, just like skydiving, the trainee is hinged on the trainer's instruction. The learner's self-concept is stage 2. The adult needs to be seen as self-directed, needs to have their own will. An adult will then resent situations when they're told what to do. This required dependency is a problem for adults. The concept of the learner, then, is dependent against the psychological need to be self-directed. Young adults drop out of high school unless they're self-directed using their learning, and this is hard for them to realize until they're truly adults. Clowns today, because clowns look like they're happy all the time. We give our adult learners options on what project to work towards, and this gives them educational research maybe on a topic they enjoy, giving them self-direction, and allows them to be happy while they're working on their project. Number 3 then is the role of learners' experiences. This accumulation of experiences changes how our adult learners will learn. Because of these experiences, adults have different motivation, needs, interests, backgrounds. Their learning style and goals must also be individualized when teaching them. The techniques that are helpful are simulation, problem solving, case methods, group discussions, peers helping others to work on their activities. The educator should help students open their minds to work on what they're interested in. And if that adult's experiences are not taken into account, the adult may feel rejected. As an OBGYN, then not all my adult learners like this field, but they're interested maybe in neurology or emergency medicine. So like the hot air balloons, the learner can pick their balloon of interest based on color. They can do a pregnant woman with a seizure disorder or an emergency medicine patient who might be pregnant and then has a fracture of her leg. This interesting topic then we use to help students teach other students using that topic. The readiness to learn. Topic 4. Adults want to learn what they need to do in their real life situation. What's important right now? Adults aren't ready to lead at any kind of experience until they've learned how to do that task themselves. Exposure, training of career, simulation, performance evaluations, these can all improve this readiness. So just like on a tightrope, as students apply to their residency, they're ready to learn topics in depth, and writing curriculum in articulate modules helps them. These activities solidify their interest in this specialty and helps them feel motivated to do their best. Orientation to learning then, similar to readiness to learn, but concentrated on the idea that adults will learn what they need to do in their life situation. This roller coaster then is similar to medical student learning. Students have those ups and downs every week as their clinical rotations are filled with both excitement and anxiety. And when these students are ready to learn, they pay attention. Motivation, then, is the number 6. Adults respond to external motivators much more than children, but internal motivation is an adult skill. Adults will put pressure on themselves to improve. External sources would be like quality of life, self-esteem, job satisfaction with increased money or compensation. In my teaching, motivators like deadlines on projects, especially research projects, where students want to participate and have this be on their resume. A high motivation for this trainer then working with killer whales is it's stressful, like medical students getting projects done on time, so students can then use them for their residency application. Lots of life stress is a motivator. We have now discussed the 6 assumptions of the Andragogy model. Adults need to know this learner self-concept, the role of learners' experiences, the readiness to learn, their orientation to learning, and their motivation. In our final video that's coming, we will discuss how this relates to creating articulate 360 modules for students.